Hello, hi. What's up? I hope you guys are doing well. This video is in two parts because I recorded the one part after the day after chemo. It was requested that I show how I look the day after chemo, so I did that. That video was obviously not complete because it's the day after chemo. So I'm doing the remainder of it now, and then I'll just put it together. My energy on this video is gonna be a bit different because my approach is gonna be a bit different, and I'm just going to kind of explain where I'm at and in terms of a lot of things that have happened since the last video. And yeah, anyway, so you know, my signature, my trademark yogurt. So vandag, waaroor praat ons vandag? So today we are talking about everything chemo, answering the questions that you guys have asked, the questions that I have not answered in the previous videos. If I have answered these questions before, please let me, I'll respond to your message with a link to the video that gives the answer to that question. So in this video, I'm not explaining anything that I've already explained. Now I'm just going to say why I am doing this so that people just have it straight in their heads. I'm sure a lot of you saw the comment that I got, the negative comment, basically stating that I shouldn't brag and that cancer isn't that pretty, and cancer isn't that pretty and I shouldn't brag. That was the gist of it. Anyway, I have since deleted the comment. The reason for that is because you need to understand something. It takes a lot to share a journey like this with the world, because anyone can access these YouTube videos. Anyone can access it, anyone can see it. And if there's another cancer patient or person with the same situation or whatever, going through the same thing, and they see something like that, naturally it's going to put them on the defensive, and they will not want to share their journey for simple things like that. Now, I can deal with it. It's fine, cool. Do you, babes? If you feel like I'm bragging about having cancer, wow, by all means, you know, I don't even know how to interpret that. But anyway, I'm not going to focus too much on that. I just wanted you to know that the reason for the videos is to create and spread awareness, because Hodgkins lymphoma and lymphoma in general is not that well known about here in South Africa. So the point of it is trying to show what goes for what, if that makes sense. So everything else though is amazing. You guys are amazing. The support, the love, everything, you guys know I appreciate you more than anything. You've made this journey 10 times easier for me. All the positivity, the light, everything just makes it, you know, amazing. Yeah, just excuse whatever's there in the back. So yeah, I'm taking this again because I'm taking it a bit late today because I've got to take it because I was at work. Anyway, but I'm taking it. So yeah, I'm going to try and be as fast and quick so that this video isn't too long, because I have to add the other video in. But I have written down everything, and I have taken the most frequently asked questions and stuff and everything. I've put it down. I've hand-picked the questions because obviously, as I said, I've answered some of the others. Right, so we are 8 sessions down, 4 to go. Right, the 9th one is next week Tuesday. This video is being recorded on Thursday, the I think it's the 11th, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, yeah, so the symptoms that I've had so far now, they've changed. So in the video you will see that the symptoms that I had are hand blisters. I had blisters on my hands, like weird. My hands started getting hard, and then blisters and stuff. Not blisters that like with pus inside or anything, just like hard parts on my hands. And what I've used to treat that is Epimax. It's a cream that the pharmacy gave me, and that seems to be helping. Then I had dry mouth and throat the day of, and the day after, and the day after, so like for 3 days with chemo. And then also now, right now, it's the week after chemo, so it's a few days after, right? And it's more than a week after, obviously. And I have a tongue sore. There's a sore on my tongue, and my obviously, you know, chemo has affected my teeth, and then my gum is swollen underneath there, so it's hard to eat. I can't bite down completely, but I just push through, you know, just push through, bite it. Anyway, yeah, so swelling of my face, you obviously will see that in that video. The swelling is now gone down, and then, like they say, cancer isn't that pretty, eh? Yeah, guys, whatever. But anyway, swelling of the face, red eye, and slowness, right? So I was obviously slow, and I still have days where I'm a bit slow. Chemo brain still affects me. Chemo brain is still a thing. It's basically like you get confused, you forget things, you are slow, or what, like just a little bit, you know. It just kind of affects your cognitive ability just a little bit. Right, like I said, refer to the previous videos to ask about anything that I've already answered. If you have something, I will gladly just pin the link for you to check the other videos. And then I'm going straight into the questions. So, oh, let me eat my yogurt. Y'all are distracting me. So, the first question that I got a lot was, are you still working? Yes, guys, I'm still working. My company is extremely supportive. My boss, extremely supportive. My colleagues, been amazing. Yeah, so I still work. So the week of chemo, I work from home. And then I obviously don't do chemo. I mean, I don't do, yeah, so the week of chemo, I work from home. I do chemo on the Tuesday. All my sessions of chemo are set for every second Tuesday. So I do chemo on the Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I work at home, and I'm usually recovered by the Friday morning. Chemo is cumulative though, so it can get worse. The side effects and symptoms, it can get worse. I've experienced that in some aspects, because some symptoms will get worse or be worse than the last time, and then sometimes I won't have some of the symptoms that I had the last time. So it's obviously, you know, it depends on how it goes, you know, you can't tell. Yeah, there's nothing special that I do during chemo. I don't eat during chemo. I did try and eat so the first one was in hospital. So the second and third one at chemo clinic, I tried to eat both times, and they gave me rice, and I can't eat rice. Up until today, I can't eat rice. I can eat rice in a biryani, yeah, or acne, yeah, but rice just like that, yeah, I can eat that type of stuff, but not rice just like that. And gravy, guys, like, you know, the brown gravy, I can't eat it, like, I'm not lying. Because I ate it during chemo, I cannot like it. I associate it immediately with the smell of with the experience of chemo, so, and the smell of chemo, like the whole thing. So I can't eat rice. I can't even look at rice, like, at all. It's not for me. Anyway, yeah, so I don't do anything special. Like I said, the first 2-3 times I try to eat. Now at chemo, I don't eat at all. So this is basically answering one of the other questions that asks, how long does chemo last? So chemo lasts from let's say I start at 8:30 in the morning, I'll finish at around 2. So it lasts about 4-5 hours, like that. And the symptoms, like, while I'm at chemo, I'm fine first, and then they give me 2 bags of anti-nausea, and by the second bag of anti-nausea I feel a bit tired. And then going on to the chemo itself, obviously I feel, so they give me the other chemo, and then obviously I start feeling tired, and then the nausea kicks in, and yeah, then it's really not pretty, like I've shown you guys before. Anyway, so yeah, this question I got a lot, and I don't understand it really, to be honest, because I have seen a few videos of cancer patients that have actually shared their story and their journey and stuff, and a lot of them don't really share the journey itself. They don't really share the cuck side of it, but that's because a lot of people are ashamed, and a lot of people are scared, and I was too. The day that I posted that I have cancer, before that, I got diagnosed on the 23rd of June. I only posted about it on the 3rd of August. I did not plan on sharing this journey. I did not plan on telling people how I was getting through it and stuff. I was not planning on telling people I was going to lose my hair. I was not planning on telling people that I have, like, cancer and I'm going for chemo and this is what's going on. But then I remembered that I started the YouTube channel like 4 months before that, and I was sharing my journey. This is part of my journey. So naturally, I'm going to share it. Whether I share it during the journey or after the journey, it was something that I was going to share because it's a very vital part of who I am. Anyway, yeah, so the question is, why do you look normal? Now this question, there's so many ways to approach it, because there's so many ways, different ways to look at it. Number one, I do not look normal. I don't have hair, right? Firstly, I had long hair, okay? I have holes in my teeth. My eyebrows are gone. Well, going. As you can see, there's like barely anything left there. My eyelashes are going. Like, I'm just confused as to where I look normal. I'm trying to also see, like, I don't know, but that's one way to approach the question, guys. I don't personally feel like I look normal, okay? Anyway, it's cool. The other way to approach the question is, like, why are you handling it so normally? Like, why does it seem like everything is normal? Now, I'm explaining it in the other part of the video day after chemo. You'll see why I look normal, or why I'm handling it the way I'm handling it. Everybody copes with things differently. Everybody deals with things differently, and yeah, that's about the only way I can think to answer that question. I'm gonna leave that question for last. Do people treat you differently? Yes, they do. Yes, a lot of people treat me differently. Mostly everyone treats me differently. Pity is the main emotion. A lot of things, like, I'm truly grateful for everyone's support and love and kindness and compassion. I really truly appreciate it, and I know that nobody knows how to deal with something like this. Not even my own family knew how to deal with something like this. I mean, you take things in your stride and you just kind of learn how you adapt to how the person is dealing with it. There are a few people that have not done that, and they, even despite me telling them how I would appreciate they react in my presence, don't get the picture. But it's fine, I completely understand. Like, you can't change how people react to things, and that's perfectly fine with me. So yeah, people treat me differently, that's cool. Never been a people's person anyway. I'm kidding. But yeah, what is the booster shot? The booster shot is a injection that you get in your stomach. You can get it anywhere where there's like fat, like your stomach, your thighs, your arm. Yeah, it's basically to boost your cell count, and it happens every second chemo. So every second session of chemo you go. I didn't go the last time, the 8th one, so on the 9th one I'm going. How has life changed? Life has changed drastically. However, I try to keep as much normality as possible. I go out. Yes, I do. And yeah, I don't explain it to anyone. I go out and I see friends and I socialize. I do all of those things like a normal person. And yeah, how has life changed? Everything's changed. Obviously, my whole way of dealing with things, my relationship with my family has changed, my relationship with my colleagues have changed, my body has changed. I don't have hair. There's a lot of things that have changed. I mean, it's cancer, so obviously, naturally, a lot of things are going to change. I think the one part that I had to get used to was only kind of having 8 days to be fine during chemo sessions, and then knowing that you have to go for the next one the following week is a bit challenging. It's a bit hectic because I literally feel like perfectly fine the week after chemo. Like I said, I heal by the Friday. I'm okay by the Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, and the following week I'm good, and then I feel like I go to chemo to get sick. But yeah, and yeah, so that's challenging, and that's why I'm really excited for it to be over. I can't wait for it to be over. It's been real, but yeah, I praise God for everything that He's done for my complete healing. Yeah. And then what happens after? Okay, so after the last session of chemo, which is on the 28th of December, I don't have a booster shot. So New Year's, we are within. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. Hey, don't judge. Yo, wow, don't judge, please. It's been a while. So New Year's, I'm having fun. Yeah, and then I don't know exactly when I'll go for my scans and stuff to see if I'm all clear and if everything's good. Everything should be good because everything thus far has been like great. So all should be fine. And then I start my year fresh in Jesus' name. Yes, and then I'm going to answer this last question. This question is for my family. And this question is for the people who are genuinely concerned for my well-being. Are you truly okay? Guys, I'm a lot of things. A lot of things. But fake is not one of them. And if I was gonna be fake about this journey, I would not be in front of you right now, sonder 'n filter, sonder makeup, like with holes in my teeth, with no hair. Emotionally, I have my days. I have my days where I cry. I broke my glasses yesterday and I nearly had a mental breakdown. Like, I don't know what was going on, but I have those days, and like, it's normal. But most of the time I am happy, I am joyful, I am like grateful, like the way I'm taking long to take this tablet. I'm grateful for everything, like, and I'll tell you why now. Sorry. Yeah, I'm very, very grateful. So one thing that I want to just say in this video now is this: life is short, meaning that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you love. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't. Hey, just don't do bad things now. Come on. You know what I mean. Love your life. Tomorrow you can be taken. I can have cancer, go into full remission, and then get hit by a bus. Anything can happen. Life is uncertain. I've said this in my previous videos. Life is uncertain, meaning that you can't control anything. So why try? Why stress yourself to that point where it's like, what am I gonna do now? Like, when nothing has even happened yet. Like, truly this journey has just taught me to live in the moment, to dance in the rain, to embrace the uncertainty. That's all it's taught me. It's beautiful. A lot of people will misconstrue and say maybe it's sad. I don't feel like it's sad because I'm living my life to the fullest. So every day, every minute, every second, I am grateful for it. Yes, I have bad days. Yes, I cry. Yes, I sometimes think, why me? What did I do to deserve this? Can it not just be over now? I want to run away from chemo. I don't want to go and feel nauseous. I don't want to feel like shit most of the time. There's a lot of things that go through my mind on a daily basis, but I choose what thoughts to entertain. And it's that easy. Yes, things might be difficult at times. Things might feel like you might feel overwhelmed at times. You might feel like there's just too much. But at the end of the day, guys, you need to remember something. If you are going to live your whole life worrying about what's going to happen tomorrow, you'll never see today. Meaning that today won't matter. So it's useless worrying about it. So to answer the question, am I truly okay? I'm great. I'm better than I have ever been before. I have no fear. Like, okay, I'm scared of dogs. Don't judge. But I'm scared of dogs. And that's about it. That's the truth. I have no fear. Because whatever's going to happen is going to happen anyway. Like, there's nothing I can do to control it. So why should I fear? It's that simple. But yes, to my aunties and my uncles and my cousins and my everyone, I'm gonna beat this thing and I'm gonna be fine. And I was gonna say something else, but I don't want to stress all out. Even if I'm not, I want you guys to remember something. This means everything to me. Loving my life in this moment means everything to me. So that means naturally that if something does happen, guys, I'm at peace. Honestly, I'm at peace with it. Because I'm living. And I encourage every single one of you to do the same thing. Yes, it sounds sad, and yes, it sounds like she's so young, and you know, all of these things, and yes, it's true. But God has a unique plan, and if that is part of my plan, that is part of my plan. There's nothing I can do about it. What I can do is live each day that He gives me, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm truly okay. I'm really, really good, and I cannot wait to live the rest of my life. I cannot way to embrace whatever part of it is left, everything that's left of it. I'm extremely excited for everything, and I truly and truly I truly hope that this has touched someone and made them see that there's so much in one moment, there's so much in one memory, and that's what makes life worth living. Wow. No, but for real, guys, that's how I feel. Like, I'm not even kidding with you. We can even have a full-on conversation about death. And look at you. I have done a lot of soul searching, a lot of work, and I've embraced ugly truths. But yeah, I'm good, and I'm loving, and you need to love. Go and love. Go and do what you need to do, and see who you want to see, and just love, man. Just do what makes you happy. Finish. That's all that matters in life. Literally, that's all that matters. Be good, be kind, and do what makes you happy. But anyway, yeah, I don't know when the next video is gonna be. I'm glad I could give you guys an update. I'm glad that I could answer all the questions. Yeah. Oh, and come with your negativity. You, Sunny, whoever you are, come with your negativity again. We're gonna fight you. No, I'm kidding. No, just keep it to yourself too. I don't have time. I don't have energy, honestly. The only reason I say that is because I can handle it. However, there are people out there, as I said, that might not be able to, which will stop them from sharing their journey. So if you have any common decency or any heart in you, please just shut up, because nobody cares. Literally, nobody cares. Anyway, guys, peace, love, and happiness, and I hope you are all safe. And hey, festive is here, guys, so enjoy, be safe. I'll see you all soon. Okay, this is the day after Chemo Day Nine. The nausea was really bad this time, but that was because some guy in chemo clinic decided to throw up. Not decided, obviously you can't control it, but like, well, you can, because I mean all of us did. But anyway, I'm not charging, I'm just saying like it made it a lot worse. I'm gonna do a separate video on, I'm gonna upload the video of Chemo Day 8 and the continuation of Chemo Day 8, and then I'm gonna do a separate video on chemo tips when you are at chemo and what you are doing, like what to do at chemo. I don't care how I look, so if you have something to say, hey, yo, wow. Yeah, so I just wanted to say that this is the day after yesterday was Chemo Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. It is 10 to 10 in the evening, and the nausea has only slightly subsided now. I also have my period, which made it a little bit worse emotionally and physically, because obviously I got a lot weaker. Yeah, there weren't really a lot of important points. There is a video that I'm gonna do at a later stage, but yeah, the chemo nausea only, I don't know how, if I'm gonna wake up with it tomorrow, but I did something different this time. So I went to work today, but we had load shedding, so I left at around 12:30. But I went to work today, and actually that served as a distraction for the chemo, for the nausea. Personally, I advise it. But if you don't do it, that's also fine. Rest, whatever you feel is right, that's what you should do. And then also the TikTok video that I posted was not a video that I did after chemo. It was a video that I did before chemo. So anyway, yeah.